Alright, and it's a Tough 7 back again, and this time, today is the 1st of March, so happy March. It's already now here. Wow. 2 months ago we was in January. Now we're into March. So what am I doing on the ground? Well, I'm gonna show you something, and I think we're gonna go through not once but two different varieties. And then as an added bonus, I'll show you one more little doohickey that I got. Are you ready? Ta-da! I'm gonna go through the NES system, because the NES system at the time was unbelievable. And Nintendo actually made two of them. One was the original for 1985, and that one was made during the early 90s. That will go second, but this will go first. So let's go into the actual system. The NES. This beefy bad boy was actually the first ever US NES ever released sale. Well, the game console, that is. So let's go through the basic details. With, of course, you must have to have the instruction booklet. It's nothing really, it's just how to connect the NES. This is actually the starter control deck. It comes with the NES system, 2 controllers, a gun zapper, and I think I did forget to get one game. Hang on a sec. I forgot. Now let me get the actual thing ready. Here we go. Now this is the starter pack. It comes with 2 controls, the NES Zapper gun, and a game of Super Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong. Let's go through the basic with details. From top to bottom. Let's start with the NES Zapper gun, as it's one of the best accessories for the Nintendo. Because each controller starter pack must have the official NES Zapper gun. And we actually got it from what, 1987, 88. Well, it's intended for my brother, and in front of his playing the NES game until I started picking up at the age of 4. First play Super Mario Brothers. I'll go back through a little bit. The NES Zapper. So you got, it's a control port, license of the year for 1985, the trigger, and inside the Zapper gun, you could probably see a sensor bar in it. Now with every NES Zapper has a sensor right inside. Now that has to work with the CRT TV. And that is true. Because it won't work with the new TVs like the Vizio, so. Sorry, Vizio. It has to work with the CRT TV. Which I got 2 of them. And it actually does work, too. Alright, next up. The actual controller. Now you know about the NES controller from now. It has the D-pad, select, start, B and A. All work, by the way. This beefy part of the controller is a must-have for all NES games. And why? You can actually grasp this in the palm of your hand. You can play Super Mario Brothers. You can play DuckTales, Contras, you name it. It comes with 2 actually, for 2 player. No. Basically show you that. And it has to start off with the game. And this one we actually got is the 2-in-1 combo of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Because we know Super Mario Brothers we all know and love. For 1985 and so is Duck Hunt. Which you could get those 2 games separate. You can find the original Super Mario Brothers. Duck Hunt is a little bit hard to find, so most game stores has them. So if you came across this and that in your game store, thrift store, flea market, get them. If you get those in combos at pawn shops, that costs around $6 to $14, so, or $15 around the range. It's a pretty good price. Now let's go to the system. Now this is the actual NES system we still have, and it actually still works up to this day. Let's start with the back. Of course, on the sides it has the audio video cable, the RC adapter, the RS switch, and then you can change the channel from 3 and 4. In order to play NES games, you must have it on channel 3. There we go. It takes a long time for the camera to get this up close, but yeah, you can see it's on Nintendo 3. Nice smooth edges on the top. The flap inside. It's the number, by the way, to call, but that number's long gone. Long gone by now. And this little toaster pot still works. And that's what you put that, put in. Of course it has two buttons. The power button, which is power on the game. And if it gets too tricky, hit the reset. Of course it has players 1 and 2. So if you want a 1 player, stick on to 1, but if you want to play for 2, that's 2 players. Boom. Now, Nintendo made that during 1985. But later through the early 1990s, Nintendo also made one more different kind of a console, and that is the top loader. Now, what the top loader does, let's take a look. Of course, it has the manual, of course. And now this, it has a control of its own. Hang on. And this controller is shaped like a dog bone. Of course, it has the D-pad, start, select, and of course, B and A. Basic ideal for 1 or 2 players. Oh, let's go take a look at this beat. Now this is actually, either you could play with this or with that. Either choice. Let's see, let's take a look at the front this time. It has the reset button, the power button, inside, you can actually see the portion right there. You can actually put in an NES game. So let's see if I can plug in, not plug, but let's see if I can put this in. See? Does it actually stand out that way? Yes, it does. Now, there's nothing going on with the size, though. Serial number. Now, this is the back end. Of course, it has channel 34, RF out, which is your AC. Now, your RF to connect to the TV or VCR. And of course, the standard AC adapter. Of course, there's a number as well, long gone. Now put them together, and what you got? 2 incredible systems. But actually, this is the entire of the NES console, so that's 2 consoles right there. You can either play this, or you can play with that. Still, it could play NES games. And see, there you go. That is the NES Console review. Now, as for an old school like me, the NES has come in a long time of bringing out accessories. One of which, I'm going to show you as a little bonus, is something that can help gamers beat some games. I'm going to show it to you when I get back.